Hi Virgo, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your monthly tarot forecast for the month of April 2016. This is for Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, and Virgo Rising signs. So Virgo, for this month I am using my Mystic Dreamers Tarot deck along with my Mermaids and Dolphins Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. I just want to take a second and thank you all. Thank you so much for all of the support that you give me, all of your likes, your shares, and all of your lovely comments. You guys are truly a blessing. All right, so let's see what the month of April has in store for you, Virgo. All right, Virgo, so the overall energy that I have for the entire month of April is actually the Tower. Now, the Tower for me is very much a neutral energy. It can swing in either direction. And looking at your other cards here, I would say this is definitely a positive change that's on the horizon for you. Now, you know that I do my weekly forecast, and I actually get a lot of private clients that are Virgos. So I know that there's a lot of energy. It's a lot of the same energy that Virgo's been dealing with for quite some time. And honestly, I'm really feeling like the energy of the Tower might be very much needed for some Virgos. I feel like this is, for 99% of you, something very positive. It's either a change that needs to take place, that will take place, that's very significant for you in the month of April, or the Tower for me can represent a building, a piece of property, a home. So for some of you, this is a home that's very significant in the month of April. There could be some sort of change involving a home. That maybe you've been waiting on a decision in regards to a home or something like that, because again, I see decisions that are quite significant in the month of April. Okay, so the current energy that's with you right now, Virgo, and this could be with you, I am filming this right at the end of March, so this energy can be with you as you enter the beginning of April. I do have the Two of Wands here. So the Two of Wands is you planning for your future. This is you thinking about your future, coming up with lots of ideas and plans for your future. The Two of Wands can be you making a decision to take all of those plans and ideas and execute them, and deciding to step out and walk down a new path. Now, the crossing card is the Empress. So this is you making a decision to start something new. The Empress is that beautiful, fertile energy. This is you being incredibly creative, maybe even passionate as well in regards to starting something new, you stepping out on that new path. So this could be a decision and that is in regards to a new beginning that's quite significant for you right in the beginning of April. The Empress is that fertile energy, so you might be incredibly creative right in the beginning of the month. If you're looking to conceive, this can be, you know, that fertile energy that you need as well. Anything that you start at this time, Virgo, this is that fruitful energy, so it will be very rewarding for you with this energy. The Empress for me represents a very successful, abundant energy. For some Virgo women, this is you making the decision to maybe become a mother, maybe making the decision to conceive or trying to conceive. Now, at the foundation, I do have the Knight of Swords. So for some Virgos, this can represent more of a confusing, chaotic even energy that you might have experienced in the past. You might still be experiencing this energy for some Virgos. And then for other Virgos, this is you simply charging forward. This is a very fast-paced, hasty energy, and this can be you simply charging forward. You're charging in the direction of this new beginning here. You walking down a new path. Now, in the more recent past, I have the Chariot. And this is the ultimate victory card. So this is beautiful energy that was just with you in the recent past. For some of you, this is you being victorious in a situation, victorious in regards to maybe being able to charge ahead, move forward with something, move towards this beautiful new beginning. The Chariot is the phoenix rising up from the ashes. So this is you rising up from a difficult time in your life. The Chariot is you being in control. You're steering this Chariot exactly where you want to go. So this is forward movement. For some of you, you maybe move forward in your life simply. You just move forward with something, or maybe some of you actually traveled. Maybe you moved to a new home. I'm just seeing what else I get from this. For some of you, this could be something in regards to your vehicle. Now, what's crowning you and what's on your mind, I do have the moon here. So many Virgos, you're incredibly intuitive. You might even be having some very vivid dreams right in the beginning of April. But I feel like throughout the entire month, I think your intuition is going to be very much on point, very strong. But the moon can also represent that confusing energy. So for some of you, that's what this Knight of Swords energy was representing. And it still might be an energy that's lingering and that's around you. Confusion over maybe the unknown. The moon represents the unknown. Sometimes it can be when things are coming to light. So for some Virgos, this is you maybe learning something. Something maybe is becoming illuminated at this time for you. Which I feel, if that's the case, this is actually very beneficial for you, because it's enabling you to maybe take control with the Chariot here. It's allowing you to move forward. Now, coming up in the near future, and this is going to be around the second week of April, I do have the Strength card. And the Strength card is showing me that you have that inner strength. This is you having that courage that you need, that willpower that you need to continue on charging ahead. The Strength card is all about, this energy is all about control. So for some of you, this will represent being patient when you need to be patient. And then for others, this is you needing to maybe take control of a situation. This might be you needing to take the bull by the horns, in a sense, and take control of a situation that you maybe felt was stagnant, or you felt like there was confusion surrounding the situation. And so you're empowered, you're taking control, you're maybe taking the bull by the horns. Now, in the position of your power, I have the Two of Pentacles. So for some Virgos, this could be you weighing your options, weighing the pros and cons of a certain situation. For other Virgos, this could be you making a decision. Maybe you've been waiting on a decision, and perhaps maybe now you're making a decision yourself. The Two of Pentacles can also represent you balancing. This could be you juggling maybe one area of your life with another area. So some Virgos, you just simply might have a lot going on, and you're balancing everything in your life. You're maybe even juggling, but you're doing a good job. You're doing a good job doing that. I don't feel like it's a struggle for you. I feel like you have that strength. You're coming through very strong. I feel like you have that divine energy around you. And if that's the case, I don't feel like it's a burden for you whatsoever. You have some very nice energies around you. This is the Star. So this is that divine energy. This is your angels, your spirit guides. They're working with you. They're around you. They're supporting you. They're helping you. The Star card is also that wish fulfillment card. So For some of you, you could be receiving a wish. Maybe you've been wishing for a decision for quite some time, a decision that maybe allows you to start this beautiful new beginning in your life with the Empress here. This is in the position of how people around you externally are viewing you. So people around you are viewing you as hopeful as well. The star represents hope, having faith, being hopeful. Now, in your hopes and fears, you have the Magician. So this is you hoping to be able to manifest something in your life, hoping to be able to use all of the resources that you have on hand to be able to create a beautiful, new, successful, new beginning for yourself. This is you hoping to be able to manifest this new beginning. And now what I have in the final outcome position, I do have the Hierophant, which the Hierophant can be another energy where you have faith. You're very hopeful. You have faith in a situation. You have faith that maybe things are going to go in your favor. The Hierophant can represent large companies. This can be, the Hierophant can represent the government, large companies. For me, it can also sometimes represent something legal, even a decision coming through. The Hierophant can represent marriage as well. So for some of you, this will have something to do with maybe the large company that you work for. This can have something to do with a legal matter. This can have something to do with your marriage, or maybe the government, or something that involves a lot of paperwork. The Hierophant can represent having a lot of paperwork, having to do a lot of paperwork. If you are buying a home with the Tower here, this could be you having a lot of paperwork at the end of the month. The Hierophant represents tradition and conforming. So for some of you, this is simply an energy where you're just conforming to maybe the rules that you have to follow within the workplace. For some of you, that could be if you work for a large company. I do feel the need, Virgo, to just see the next energy. Oh, wow. Okay, then. For some of you, this energy of the Tower is coming through. If you've been single for quite some time, or maybe you went through a difficult breakup or difficult marriage and you thought that you were never going to meet anybody ever again or something like that. We have the energy of the Tower coming through because you have great change coming in, significant life change coming in. And it's because the next energy that I have coming up with the Hierophant is actually the Ace of Cups. So this is beautiful. Beautiful. You have, for some of you, this is new love coming in. And especially if you've been single for quite some time, this is the energy of the Tower can represent that sudden, unexpected energy coming in. So this is going to be maybe you meeting someone or finding love unexpectedly. And then for those of you that this isn't love or a new relationship, it can be something that you do love. This can be you finding work with a large company and it's your dream job. It's some sort of beautiful new beginning that fulfills you on an emotional level. And this is honestly, this is a blessing from the heavens. So this is wonderful. This is a beautiful new beginning that you have literally right at the end of April going into the month of May. And for some of you, coupled with the Hierophant, what I'm getting with this is if you are meeting someone, this person definitely is going to be a long-term committed relationship and or marriage partner. So this is someone that you could have a very long-term relationship with. So this is beautiful, honestly. You have some pretty amazing energies here. You have quite a few major arcanas: the Empress, the Moon, the Chariot, the Strength card, the Tower, the Hierophant, the Magician, the Star. You have some very significant, powerful energies here, Virgo. So I think for many of you, change is on the horizon, but again, I think it's great change. I think it's much needed change. You have, a couple new beginnings here. You have the Empress, You have the Empress, you have the Star, and you have the Ace of Cups. So this is, you know, for some of you, you're experiencing a couple of new beginnings here in the month of April. This is going to be a wonderful month for you. I feel like you're empowered, Virgo. I feel like you're rising up from the ashes. You've gone through a lot, and I feel like you deserve this. Just remember how strong you are. Use this creative energy, that's for sure. But let's see some additional guidance for Virgo for the month of April. Remain hopeful as well. Remain positive. Trust your intuition. You have the moon here, so your intuition is going to be very strong, Virgo. Some additional guidance for Virgo for the month of April 2016. Virgo, what does Virgo need to know? Please show me. Oh, wow, beautiful. Oh, my goodness. Lots of divine energy around you, Virgo. I love this. You're being helped. Heaven is working behind the scenes to help you, even if you don't see results yet. But I feel like at the end of April, you will see those results. So right now, if you're watching this at the end of March or even, you know, the beginning of April, just know that you are being helped. Heaven is working behind the scenes to help you, even if you don't see results yet. This is that divine energy, divine guidance all around you. So this is honestly just an amazing reading. I do hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a wonderful month of April. Take care.